Hi, Jessica here, Yoga for Everybody, representing Zen Active Sports. I'm here to demonstrate and teach you guys how to practice the cow face pose. So let's go ahead and go over, let's start with the legs first, and then we'll cover the arm options that we have for this challenging yet easily modified pose. Starting, of course, from a nice comfortable seated position.
From a comfortable seated position, let's go ahead and make sure that we have checked in with our alignment. So the shoulders are down, away from the ears, the chest is open, crown of the head lifts up to the sky, bottom of the glute sinks down into the earth. Then we can cross one foot over to rest on the outside of the opposite knee. Okay, so I have my right leg crossed over first, and then we can slowly and gradually bring that knee on top of the other one and just relax the feet back by the glute. Okay, essentially stacking the knees, nice fabulous hip stretch. Then we'll take the opposite arm, put a bend into the elbow, and then we'll reach back with the other hand and we'll clasp fingertips. So if you have your left leg crossed over, you're going to want to put a bend into your right arm. And if you're having troubles reaching fingertips, you can feel free to use a strap to kind of act as an arm extension. So if the shoulders are feeling a little tight and they're not allowing you to open up enough to connect fingers, then the strap is a fabulous option. Go ahead and shake it out when you're ready to come out of the pose, maybe after 3 to 5 deep breaths. And then bring the other leg across, resting that foot down first, and then exhaling into the full extent of the pose. If it feels good, feel free to stay in that starting position if that feels better. This really requires very open hips. Otherwise, it'll put a lot of pressure on the knees. So if you do experience any knee pain, please slowly come out of the pose and make your way back to that modified version with the foot on the floor. Notice how the chest is open, shoulders are down, and the chin stays up so that the neck remains in alignment with the spine. It's very important. We always want to be able to keep that chin up, chest open. And go ahead and slowly come out of it after 3 to 5 deep breaths. We can make our way to a comfortable seated position. And we'll do a nice counter stretch for the shoulder blades. So if you noticed in the cow face pose, we're giving the shoulders an external rotation. So with the eagle arms, we're doing exactly the opposite. And we're rotating the shoulders inwards. Okay, so it's a fabulous counter stretch. Notice how I started with an X and then a V, and then I slowly brought the backs of the hands together. Nice deep breaths here. Slowly coming out of it, taking your time before you transition back to a comfortable seated position.
Thanks for practicing the cow face pose with me here on Zen Active Sports. I hope you were able to find a nice modification option that made it feel really good for you today. Because that really is the goal of our yoga practice, isn't it? Feeling good. So be sure to stay tuned for more tips and videos at www.zenactivesports.com. Thanks again for practicing with me. Namaste.